seems like it was just yesterday, February of 1930, that we broke ground on this very site. It was a day filled with excitement as the band struck up a merry tune, the shovel struck the ground, and the first bit of dirt was cleared to make way for this church building. Speeches were made, and the excitement was building for what was to be a new church in a prairie land. When the decision was made to build, we aimed to build forever. We thought, let it not be for present delight, nor for present use alone. Let it be such work as our descendants will thank us. Our architect, H. Van Buren McGonigal, ranks among the great architects of America. And let us think, as we lay stone on stone, that a time is to come when those stones will be held sacred, because our hands have touched them, and men will say, as they look upon the labor and wrought substance of them, see, this our fathers did for us. Completing the construction of this building is as great an achievement in the religious life of Nebraska as has been the building of our famous capital. Crowning the whole structure with a most inspiring beauty and grandeur is the great tower, rising from its rock foundation through graceful line and supporting buttress of 134 feet high. This tower will stand as one of the most inspiring features of church architecture in America. In the lives of countless multitudes, born and unborn, it will stand for order in the state, love in the home, integrity in business, and purity in the heart. Men who have invested their money, their time, and their very life in the erection of this great and beautiful building have created a memorial that will outlast the centuries. In Lincoln today, the names, the buildings, the banks, the businesses of many merchants will change, but the church will last forever.
Pioneers with a vision organized this congregation 1 year before Nebraska had even achieved statehood. The year was 1866, and the town of Lancaster had only 6 buildings, 4 dwellings, 1 store and a blacksmith shop, and 1 church called First Congregational. The first church building was completed 3 years later on the ground now occupied by the Cornhusker Hotel. In 1887, First Congregational helped organize Plymouth Congregational. This new congregation built its first house of worship at the corner of 17th and A Streets, which was then the edge of the growing city. By 1923, the congregations merged, becoming First-Plymouth Congregational Church. 6 years later, the vision continued with a decision to build a glorious place of worship at 20th and D Streets. Dr. Ben Weiland, then pastor of the church, wrote about his dream of something different.
I wish that some master architect would give us a church that would fit America and be called an American type of church. If some person with vision and imagination could catch the emotional ideas behind a free church in a free land, emphasizing liberty, intellectual power, democracy, and faith in mankind, this type of church would fit exactly with enlarging conceptions of liberty in a Western Commonwealth.
But the nation had been badly shaken with a stock market crash and a deepening economic depression. Nonetheless, true to their hearts, the congregation voted to proceed with their dream.
On a train trip from New York to Lincoln, the architect found new inspiration in what he saw. The majestic rolling plains of wheat, corn, and milo melting into the horizon of glorious sunsets. Dotted with grand-looking barns and silos reaching toward the open sky, he took these strong images and wove them into a bold, breathtaking, and innovative design. Looking over the city, the 4 apostles reach out to the community with open arms. On April 5th, 1931, the new church of this young congregation was officially dedicated. Through the years, this architectural landmark has stood in silent tribute to that pioneering spirit that believed in creating a magnificent, meaningful place to worship God.
Let us go in peace and in loving memory of all those who have gone before us, and to all whose hearts and hands have served this church. Let us bless those who have come after us. May our church be a blessing to all who enter and a safe haven for those who need rest. It is in your hands, those of you sitting in the pews, that we place upon you the commitment of carrying on the legacy of this church and to continue doing generous work in the community. May you be blessed and carry the torch for the next generation and in the years to come. May we remember our past while we build for the future. May God bless you, and may God bless this church. Amen.